They say you should never talk about politics, sex, or religion in polite society. So instead, we talk about sports and the weather. If you say you're spiritual but not religious in church, they'll probably excommunicate you. And if you say you're an independent at a political rally, they'll say you're a traitor. And if you live in downtown Chicago, it's probably best not to tell anybody you're a Packers fan. Welcome to Connecting Consciousness, Illinois. I'm Stanley Smith. Connecting Consciousness is a global network of like-minded people. When we're all connected, we're encouraged and empowered individually and collectively. Connecting Consciousness is a spiritual organization, and our mission is to provide resources so we can all navigate our way out of the mess the world is in. While planning for the statewide gathering planned for June in Springfield of this year, we made a list of the topics that really represent the areas our members are interested in. The list included healing, health, spiritual, partnerships, homesteading, and how to get involved. When I suggested we also have a political table, the consensus was that that would not be appropriate because it was not central to the mission of what Connecting Consciousness is all about. At all the freedom rallies and awaken tours and events around the country, on the surface, they all seem kind of political. It's estimated that half of the Connecting Consciousness members came into the network because of political alarm and concern, myself included. This is especially true in the United States. When I look at the Connecting Consciousness database for Illinois, I see that our members list spiritual and humanitarian as their top areas of interest. Looking further, I notice that we do not even have political listed as an area of interest in the intake survey. So in fact, on paper, none of our members are political. I get that we live in a world, a political world, and to just keep focusing on that is not going to get us out of this deep, deep rut that we're in. At some of the Freedom and Awakening rallies, they mentioned that the slow reveal is because the public would never accept the truth all at once. We need to raise the bar of what is unacceptable instead of fighting how bad things are. And how do we raise the bar? We do that through raising our consciousness and learning how to use our discernment and intuition. During World War II, people were asked to plant victory gardens to help the war effort, and many across the nation plowed up portions of their yards or gathered in community to do so. What are we being called to do in our time? We're being asked to plant a victory garden of consciousness in our very being. This month, we're looking at the topic of discernment and intuition, using our hearts, minds, and souls to do so. Just like plowing up your front yard to plant a garden, this can be alarming and messy, and maybe it makes people a little uncomfortable. But it's the necessary work we need to do. I inadvertently attended a 13-hour live rally from Oregon recently, and it was very inspiring and uplifting. And although they did have figures from the world of politics, it was not political. It was prophetic, inspiring, and enlightening. The lowest frequency portion of the event is when one speaker mentioned at the end of her speech to please vote Republican. Each week in Illinois, we have a number of gathering opportunities and programs on Zoom. We have a weekly gathering for everyone in the state on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. At this gathering, we welcome new members and first-time visitors. We share an opening meditation or reflection and a visualization exercise. The basic premise of the call is to take a moment out of our daily living and to center ourselves physically, mentally, and spiritually, and have awareness of ourselves, others, and the world together. Saturday, the call will be facilitated by Mike and Cindy Sizowich from McHenry and Margaret Ryland from Crystal Lake. Other programs during the week include the DePage Fun Group Call on Tuesday evenings, hosted by Tammy Saya, and Divine Alchemy Hour on Monday evenings, and Patriot Roundtable on Thursday evenings, hosted by Carol Kerr from the Effingham area of the state. As of now, our statewide gathering in Springfield in June is going to be spiritual, but not political. And hopefully, we will have lots to talk about other than just the sports and the weather. If you would like to learn more about connecting consciousness, I will include my email in the description of this video, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.